You know, after years of doing this, sometimes things just don't make sense, and I get it, but I don't, and it's sometimes a little confusing. Next up, we have this Jeep right here. Cool, 2 Jeeps in a row. Let's take a look at the dash real quick. In this one, we have just the basic radio double din thing that Chrysler's made forever and ever.
Yeah.
And they want to remove that and put in a touchscreen. Now, this car has Sirius XM, has steering wheel controls, it's got a USB in the armrest. So you have all those factory features, and you don't want to retain them? I mean, I get the Sirius XM, no bit of gloss there, but everything else? Okay. So for this, we're gonna do an AVH 201EX. And we're just going to use a regular LCCH. We're just gonna use a regular LCCH. I don't know which one we need yet either. It's probably gonna be the 21 and not the 11. We're gonna use the 6511 dash kit like we always use. And of course this needs an antenna adapter, which is like the Sirius XM style plug. This guy here. American International actually is owned by PAC. So sometimes we use best kit, sometimes they ship us American International. This kit is the EU06, but if you go to pack-audio.com, you can get a list of what actual antenna adapter you need. So this is going in this car. We're gonna go ahead and of course get the dash out, right?
Right.
Now, if you're interested in one of these 200 or 201 EXs, don't expect to get an owner's manual. They're still giving you a ton of paper, but they're just quick start guides. We got this all unpacked. Let's go over back to the truck real quick and grab the factory radio from Fernando so we can figure out what harness we need. All right, now we went and grabbed the radio, and the first thing we found out is that Paul gave us the wrong dash kit. Let's go ahead and go grab the right dash kit. Be right back. All right, so we have the right kit, which is the BKCDK 652. And then we're going to use the LC21, LCCH21 that is, harness to install the radio. Now, just like the other Chrysler kits, these pretty much suck. They don't fit on here and make this look good at all. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of grinding to get this to look good on this radio. Now the other thing too is that this has this perfect squared edge right here that looks terrible against the radio. So if you take your razor blade just like I did, you can bevel this edge fairly easily. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So what we're doing here is on this kit, we need to indent this area, just this area, this top area here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but so this is all the same level here. So what we need to do is right here, from here up to this roof, we need to remove this so that this will sit, the radio's this wide. So we need to make it so, see how this is notched just like that little L right there? We need to do that on both sides, and this will sit flat on the radio. So that's what we're grinding down to. And you really only have to remove about 1/8 of an inch. Now when you're doing this, keep this on this at a perfect 90. So this blade, just put your fingers on the blade and just work back and forth, keeping it perfect 90. And that'll shave off just a little bit. If you go from full right to left, all the way across both ways, you'll get a nice beveled edge. So there you go. Kit is attached. Make sure you keep these lines straight all the way across. Now we're just gonna go ahead and bang this harness out, and we'll meet you guys in the car. All right, so we just want to go ahead and set the clock. The color. All right, we've talked about it before. It's very important to set the clock. And it was funny because when we did that video on setting the clock, it wasn't like 3 days later. It wasn't until like 3 days later. The way Kenwood set their clock is they use a sync feature that works off the RDS, and the people never listened to that channel. So what happens? We didn't set the clock because we relied on the RDS to do it. Dumb on us. You guys didn't even set the clock on my radio. So needless to say, we don't rely on the RDS tuner on the Kenwoods anymore. We just go ahead and manually set them. Yeah. So go figure. All right, well, this one is done. Hot damn. Let's get on to bigger and better things. On to the next one.